Welcome to Swad's Kitchen. Let's make mayonnaise at home. This is a fail-proof recipe. I've tried a lot of recipes, but look at this. Doesn't it look just the same as served in the restaurants? Come on, let's make it. Firstly, we need 3 large eggs and 2 bowls. And let me tell you, this is the hardest part in the entire process of making mayonnaise. Yes, you heard me right. Because this is such an easy recipe. Let's start separating the eggs. And an important point to note is that the eggs has to be in absolute room temperature. Do not take it directly from the refrigerator. If at all you're doing that, just ensure you just leave it outside at least for an hour. Now I'll show you how to do the eggs. Just break open the egg. Hold the eggs up straight. Remove the top part. Transfer the yolk to the other part. And it's done. The yellow is separated. All it needs is a little practice. Now let's do the same to the other egg. Break it open. Hold it upright. And transfer the yolk alone to the other part. And you're done. Now that we have separated the eggs, we do not need the yolk at all. All we need is the whites. Let's get into the other ingredients. We are doing it in a mixie jar. I have taken the smallest of the mixie jars. I have taken 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. 250 ml of flavorless oil. I have taken sunflower oil here. One tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of garlic, half a teaspoon of salt, and as I told you, the smallest of the mixie jars. Now let's start making the mayonnaise. First, an important step to note is that you have to pound the garlic well. It has to be grated finely, or you can fine chop it. This is to ensure you can easily grind it. A tablespoon of sugar goes in as well. Just ensure to keep the measurements exact. Half a teaspoon of table salt. Let's add in lemon juice, 1 tablespoon. We have taken about 250 ml of oil, but we're not going to add it at the same time. I'm just adding 2 tablespoons at first. This is to ensure we grind the garlic and the sugar properly. We are adding about 1 tablespoon of egg white as well. See, this is how it looks. Let's grind it for 20 seconds exact. You can start counting or use a timer. After 20 seconds in speed 1, this is what we get. It's in a very runny consistency. Let's add in the remaining of the egg whites at once. And for this recipe, we have to always ensure that we use it in the speed 1 or the minimum speed of your mixer. Again, after 20 seconds, this is what we got. We can see that sugar, garlic, everything is nicely mixed. Now, let's add in the oil. Only half of what we have taken. I've kept the half for the last. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Look at that. It has started to thicken. Again, I'm adding the rest of the oil. That's it. We have finished adding all the ingredients. Now look at that. Mayonnaise is almost getting to the perfect stage. It has started to thicken very nicely. It is just taking the shape of the spoon, but it is still 2-3% away from the perfect mayonnaise. I've given it another 5 seconds in the lowest of speeds. And here it is. Our mayonnaise is shining so beautifully. It is just like the ones served at the hotels. When you drop it, it should just retain its shape. Look at that. It's absolutely perfect. Look at that. Do not fail to try it at home. Check out the recipe of the special potato sandwich. I've used my homemade mayonnaise in that. Let's eat. Yum yum. Tata. Bye bye from Swad's Kitchen.